The video you're watching right now isn't me. Well, it is me. This is an AI avatar I created. It talks with my voice, it moves like me, and it can shoot a video while I'm sleeping, having dinner with my mom, or just don't feel like turning on a camera. I'm Luigi Fiano, founder of Digital Growth Academy, and in this video, I'm showing you exactly step by step how you can build your own AI avatar inside a tool called HeyGen. By the end of these 18 minutes or so, you'll have someone who talks for you, someone you can use to publish content without ever showing your face. No tricks, no theory. I'm sharing my screen, and we're building this together. From a blank page to a video downloaded on your computer, first I'll show you how HeyGen puts together a video from a simple text prompt. Then we go into the editor and take control. Voice, background, captions, movement, then it's yours. Stick with me for just a couple more minutes, because this is where it goes from toy to something serious. I will take my own face and turn it into a digital clone that shoots videos in my place. And I'll do it live, from a blank page to a downloaded video. And for anyone who really doesn't want to show their face, I'll also show you how to create a fully animated 100% faceless character. Stay until the end, because there's a single feature almost nobody touches, one that can take this exact same video and make it speak to the entire world in dozens of languages without reshooting a single second. That's the thing that turns a toy into a serious business lever. But trust me, let's spend 30 seconds before opening the tool on why this is different from anything you've tried before. I lost my job because they replaced me with artificial intelligence. 6 figures a year, gone with a signature, and for months I saw AI as the thing that had ruined my life. Then I understood something simple. If AI was powerful enough to take my job, then I could learn to use it too, to work for me and make me a lot of money with minimal effort. That's exactly what I did, building a business in the Italian market, reaching 6 figures every single month, and helping thousands of people use that same AI to make real money online every single month, working just a few hours, without showing their face, without knowing how to be on camera. And now we're doing the exact same thing in America. That's why I'm talking to you about an avatar. It's not a toy, it's an employee that never sleeps, never gets tired, never asks for a raise, and it produces content while you live your life. In an economy where people's attention is worth more than gold, and where faceless pages, the ones with no face at all, grow faster than the ones where someone's flexing cars and watches, this gives you a massive advantage. Because the truth is, lifestyle flexing is oversaturated now. People are sick of it, and the algorithms are penalizing it. You don't need your face, you need a system, and the AI avatar is the first piece. Okay, first thing, you'll need to sign in. You can use Google or email. I use email. Just click Get for free, check your inbox, click the magic link that shows up, and we're in. You can start on the free plan. That's totally fine for testing things out. But if you want to go serious, custom avatars, voice cloning, translations into over 175 languages, you'll need a paid plan. It doesn't cost much though. Before we generate anything, we need an avatar. I click here, and the public avatar library opens up. I can filter by gender, age, ethnicity, so I'm not scrolling for an hour. I'll take this one. Feels like the right fit. In the settings, I set the length to 30 seconds and horizontal orientation, since this is for YouTube. Then I hit generate. Click the arrow, and look at this. It's building the scenes, the script, the images, the voice, the timing, all on its own, from a single prompt. Let's run the preview, from one sentence to a finished video. This is the AI agent. You give it direction, it builds the structure, but we're only just getting started, because now we take control. I click edit in AI Studio, and here we are, in the editor. Let me show you quickly where everything is, then we'll actually change something. On the left, your script. You can view it, shorten it, rewrite it, improve it. In the center, the live preview. At the bottom, the timeline, where you reorder, duplicate, and delete scenes. And on the right, the avatar, media, music, and caption icons. That's your control panel. Let's change something. The script. Click inside a scene and rewrite it. I'm tightening up the opening line to make it more direct. Already better. And that's the point. You're not stuck with whatever the AI gives you. You can make it better. Want to level up your captions? Go to caption on the right. Pick a style that feels more like you, and watch it update instantly in the preview. Now let's change the background. I click avatar, then background, then customize. I could pick a stock image or upload my own, but there's a better move. I go to upload and use the image generator instead of hunting for a background somewhere. I describe it. Modern studio for creator, soft lighting, blurred shelves in the background, cinematic depth, generate. And there's a custom background, built to spec. Quick reminder, always check the timeline to make sure the background got applied to every scene you want. One last important control, the motion engine. This decides how the avatar moves and how it feels. You don't tell it wave hello, you guide the energy, enthusiastic, welcoming, calm. Pick whatever matches your tone. And here's a warning I learned the hard way. Be careful with the toggle for more expressive movement. The first time I turned it on, the avatar started making weird random movements. Way too much. It's useful if you want a bit more energy, but only in small doses. Otherwise you land straight in that robotic effect that makes it look fake. Good. So we tightened the script, upgraded the captions, changed the background, adjusted the movement. Now I click generate and the confirmation screen pops up. You can rename the video. MP4 format is fine. The resolution's already perfect. You can also see how many credits this uses. We're on the Pro plan, so the watermark watermarks already removed. I confirm with submit and the video rebuilds with every change we made. The first time I did this, I thought, wait, where did my video go? But I'll save you the confusion. You'll land on this folder and scrolling down just a little, you'll see your video processing or already done. Click view and there it is. From here you can share it with a link or download it straight to your device. It's really that simple. Quick note, for anyone already inside my program, this part is daily bread and butter. The students I coach one-on-one with my team use this exact workflow to publish faceless content while keeping their day job. Some of them started from absolute zero, but you don't need any of that to follow this tutorial. Let's get back to the screen because now comes the best part. We're cloning you. Up to now we've used public avatars. They're powerful, but now it gets more personal because we're creating your digital twin. Go to the avatar tab, then next to my avatar, select new avatar. Two options come up, real person or virtual character. We'll do the animated character later. For now I click real person. HeyGen asks for camera and phone permission. Give it access. You can record from your webcam or your phone. If you want maximum quality, use your phone. But honestly, a good webcam with good lighting works just fine. I'll use the webcam so you can see the whole process live. Before you record, 3 things that make the difference between a believable avatar and one that looks like a mannequin. Your face needs to be clearly visible, good lighting, and as little background noise as possible. You'll have about 15 seconds to read a short script that includes a unique security code. That code matters. It confirms it's really you giving permission to create a clone. Read the text naturally. Don't rush. Leave a nice pause between sentences. Move your hands the way you would in a real conversation. Hey there, I'm speaking with lots of energy while staying natural and confident. This helps HeyGen capture my voice, my expressions, and my motion, so my avatar can behave just like me in any video. From quick updates to full presentations, my avatar is ready to help me create amazing videos in minutes. After you click done recording, you can review it. If you don't like it, redo it as many times as you want. No problem. Give your avatar a name, and if everything looks right, click create avatar. HeyGen processes it and builds your digital twin. It takes a few minutes because it's not just building a face, it's learning your voice, your facial movements, your way of speaking. That's exactly why those 15 seconds of recording matter so much. Do them well and the avatar looks like you. Do them badly and it looks like a robot. Now let's put the clone to work in a video. I go back to the home screen, open the avatar menu, and this time, instead of a public avatar, I pick my own clone. I use this prompt. Create a video explaining why most people fail when trying to build an online income and the single mindset shift that turns everything around. The tone should be clear, direct, and motivating. In the settings, I again set it to 2 minutes, horizontal, and generate. HeyGen builds the entire video around your clone. Storyboard, scenes, music, timing, even B-roll. For longer videos, it takes about a minute or 2. There it is. That's my avatar with my voice. And I never turned on a camera. I'd probably tweak a couple of small things, sure, but this video already works. Now watch this. I'll take this exact same video and make it look completely different. I click edit in AI Studio. I go to avatar, click here, select design with AI, and paste this prompt, then generate. Just to be clear, I'm not changing the clone, I'm changing the environment and the style. Here it is. Same script, same voice, but a completely different atmosphere. One recording and now you've got endless looks. There's still one piece missing. Remember the feature I promised you at the start, the one that makes your avatar speak to the whole world? Here it is. Right now, the video we just made only works for English speakers. From the home screen, I go to the app section, then translate video. I upload the video we just made and choose the target language. It covers basically every language, over 175 of them. In this case, I'll pick Chinese. Click translate, and there it is. Same video, different language without reshooting anything. Maybe you don't speak Chinese, but your avatar does. And that's the real leverage here. The Chinese-speaking market alone has millions and millions of speakers worldwide. This way, with a single click, your video stops speaking to one country and starts speaking to the entire world. And if you don't even want to show your face at all, don't even want to clone yourself, want something fully animated or stylized instead, that works too. Go to avatar, then new avatar, and this time select create virtual character. 2 options come up, upload a photo or design with AI. We'll go with design with AI. Here you can choose the name, the age, gender, ethnicity. And here's the part that really matters, the description. Instead of being vague, I write something like this. Young explorer in hiking gear on a mountain trail during golden hour. Cinematic lighting. Under style, I pick Pixar. And generate the preview. Here it is. In under 20 seconds, a few variations show up. I pick the one I like best and save it. I choose a voice from HeyGen's library. Different tones, different accents, whichever one fits the character best. And select it. Now you've got a fully animated character. At this point, I put it to work. Go back to home, select the character, and give it a prompt for a short explainer video. And look, this isn't a demo. This is episode 1. Think about it. You're not just creating a character. You're building something you can turn into an entire channel. With one character, you could run an animated series, an educational channel, anything. And since you can create endless looks for the same character, drop it into different worlds, different niches, different audiences, this scales pretty fast, and all of it it completely faceless. And that's HeyGen. Now you know how to build your own avatar, from a blank page to a downloaded video with or without your face. But let me tell you something real. The tool is only one piece. You can have the best avatar in the world, but if you don't know what to say, who to say it to, or how to get found, the avatar's just talking into empty space. The avatar is the how. The part that actually matters is the what and the who for. That's the system. And that's what actually changes your results. And Speranza started from zero, buried in work with nothing to show for it. The moment she fixed the what and the who for, she made millions of views and around 23,000 euros in 90 days. From home, never showing her face, Ivan today runs a profile with over 25,000 followers. Some months hitting up to $13,875. And Nomi, in a niche she once thought was impossible, built over 100,000 followers and a steady stream of clients, all organic, completely faceless. And these aren't isolated cases. Federica brought in around 50 clients at 300 euros each in just 2 months, working just a few hours. Alessandra started with 200 followers. Today she has 39,000 and generates a steady stream of leads and real calls in her profession. Stefania, 54 years old, in a hyper-specific niche, hit almost 90,000 views in a month, starting from practically nothing. If you want to go deeper into how the whole system gets built around a tool like this, I'll leave a free training linked in the description. There, I walk you through how I use AI, social media, and the attention economy to build a faceless income in just a few hours a month. For now, if this video helped you, leave a like and subscribe. There's more step-by-step tutorials like this one coming. See you in the next one.